So we don't want to just go in and say, I'm just going to start calling people, right? I'm just going to start calling. I'm just going to start talking, getting to know people. You do want to have a plan, and you want to be really mindful and strategic in how you approach that plan. So think of mediums, right? First of all, especially this year, people are working from home. People have kids at home. People are trying to homeschool. They got dogs barking. They got cats walking across their laptops. Things are weird this year, right? We're all adjusting to this new normal. So maybe phone isn't going to be the best way to reach people anymore. I've had a lot more trouble calling people this year than sending a quick vidyard, which is like a video introduction. That does a lot better, right? So email versus LinkedIn, right? If you know they're getting 10,000 emails a day, try on LinkedIn. Maybe they're getting fewer messages on LinkedIn, right? If you're calling, leave a voicemail, try video, right? All these different mediums that you want to try and kind of understand who this person is. And if you can do a little bit of stalking to see, like, you know, are they working from home? Do they have kids, right? Whatever you can find out. But use that and then try those different approaches. Right. And then also think about, mornings, afternoons, evenings, right? People are working weird. So being mindful of when to reach out, how to consistently do it without being annoying. If you don't connect, when do you do it again, right? Do you give it a few hours? Do you give it a few days? And how many times are you going to try before you give up, right? We all need to have that, like, I'm going to give it, 5 or 6 touches and then I'm done, right? And typically it's um, what they do, call, email, 6 touches total, so 12 total between the two is typically, like, that's it. They don't get back to you in any of those, you're done. And this is also most important, a specific order. You should really have your content organized in a sense that, in a way that makes sense for your buyers to go through their journey, right? So thinking about, awareness, consideration, decision. So if your content, like if your first thing that you're sending out is why we're better than the competitors, that's too far down the buyer's journey, right? So you want to start with, here's how to make sure that you actually have a challenge, right? And these are the challenges that we solve for. And then here's the alternatives to consider for that challenge, right? So you want to really make sure that your content is organized in a way that will incrementally add value and help them to make that progress.